This would be my Liverpool team to take on Sunderland. I'm going to be honest, I don't like this team much, but I don't feel like I had much option. There's a force change in here, and there's a massive call, which I think will split a lot of people. In goal, Alisson, of course, coming under a little bit of criticism. Obviously, gave away that penalty against Man City and let a soft one in the other week in a lot of people's eyes. But I'm sticking with him in goal, of course. Right back, I'm going with Curtis Jones. I don't think you've got too much option here. Obviously, you could play Calvin Ramsey. I don't feel like it's fair on the lad, given the lack of exposure he's been given by the manager. I think there was a point earlier in the season where I would have gave him a go, but I'm not training every day. No Bradley, no Frimpong with injuries. Szoboszlai's got a red card. Joe Gomez isn't fit. I don't see a different alternative. He's composed on the ball. He's got a good football brain. He's got good energy. And that is who I'd go with. By the way, I do a video like this before every match. I make daily Liverpool content. If you enjoy it, hit the plus button, click subscribe. Thanks very much. Given you're already playing a midfielder at right back, which is familiar, of course, these two at centre back, they do pick themselves. With no Joe Gomez, there really is no backup. You're into Endo or Andy Robertson if either of these two gets an injury. Fingers crossed they stay fit. Left back, Milos Kerkez, I think he's been playing well. Now, my criticism has been that Andy Robertson hasn't played enough. And you might argue that this is a game for rotation, but I think he should have played more this season, Robertson, in my opinion. However, Liverpool are not in a position of luxury going away to Sunderland where they can rotate the team. For me, it's Milos Kerkez. Gravenberch is going to be a midfield as part of the double pivot, and I'm going to say it again and again. I need to get in Arne Slot's ear and tell him this. Gravenberch has to be positionally disciplined. I don't want him gallivanting forward. How many times I've said that? You guys agree, but yet he still seems to be asking him to get forward. Alongside McAllister, you talk about squad depth with Szoboszlai unable to play, Curtis Jones at right back. There isn't too much alternative. You could, of course, play Endo. You could, of course, play Naoni, Bajcetic. There's options, but McAllister's going to play there. Which means Florian Wirtz is the number 10. And I think long term, there is a discussion point here. If he's going to play as number 10, who are going to be the two that play behind him? I don't think it can continue the way it is. On the right, Mo Salah, not being at his best, but should have got an assist against Man City. An outstanding cross. I persist with him. There's not too much option. Obviously, you could play Chiesa there. Chiesa was superb, but the time was 2 months ago. And he should have been given a sustained period in the side. If I was picking the side, he would have been. He wasn't. And now I think it's probably past it. He just wasn't given that level of exposure to give him a go. Striker, Hugo Ekitike, that is abundantly obvious. Left wing, and this is where I'm going to go rogue. Rio Ngamoa. I feel like he should have played more this season than he has. I don't think Man City was the game to chuck him in. It's not fair with the sample size and lack of exposure he's had. But Sunderland away, I would do it. I really would. I'm excited when I watch him play. There's my team. Let me know what you think and what changes you'd make in the comments.